Alright guys, my name is Yoshi, and hopefully you've seen my other video tutorial on how to take apart a diff. Kind of assuming you already know the insides pretty much. This is the basic stack that came out of the diff, minus a clutch or two. So I'm going to show you guys how to shove 4 clutches into a stock E30 LSD. So once again, stock is 2 clutch packs, and you kind of like an idea of what I've done to my previous ones. This is kind of what I've done to the previous one. This is the clutch disc, and it's still kind of worn on it, and this is the dog ear plate where the clutch rubs up against. So these two pieces together really fucked up everything inside of it, and it made my car feel like an open diff. So rather than just shove 2 clutches in there and trying to split out the load across 4 clutches. So the easiest way to do that is by taking out this little piece in the stack right here. And all this is a 4mm spacer. Fits right inside with the rest of the stack. And it just takes up space. Doesn't really do anything, just sits there, whatever. The stock clutch plate is 2mm, and the stock dog ear plate, the friction surface, is another 2mm. So just by taking this out right here, you immediately shove in 3 clutch discs without any modification whatsoever. But if you want to shove 4 clutch discs in, which makes things a little bit more even, you need to machine a certain part of your housing. So this is kind of how everything looks all put together. And the way you get 2 more clutches in is you take this, I don't know, looks like a top of a pumpkin, and you machine it down 2mm. This is the machine part I got, and it's an extra little 4mm down. Sorry if I said 2. So basically it used to be about that thick, and then I machined off 4mm. And so that right there is all you really need to shove in extra clutch discs. But what I've done is I've gone a step further, and we've got the Beamer World clutches here, and I've got a total of 4 Beamer World clutches. These are the ones that are ceramic coated, have a little bit more bite to them, and give you a little bit more aggressive bite. And on top of that, I've done kind of one up on top of that. And these are 2.1mm dog ear plates. These are Porsche parts, not BMW parts, but all the diff stuff kind of works together. I can give you the part numbers for that. And I know what you're going to say. Why didn't I just machine the top piece here a little bit less and go with a lockup? Well, the theory is I'm already going to be adding lockup with the clutches, so I'm hoping that maybe this might be a little bit too much of a lockup. Maybe I get out there on the track and it's just locked up all the time, in which case I can just go back to my stock plates. So it's kind of like an out instead of having to get a new cap. I'm getting it machined again. It's about $75. I'm pretty sure you can find a machine shop to do it less. One of the other things you might want to do is, if you look here on my plate, it's got, there's usually a little groove right there for oiling. You might want to see if your machine shop will do that. It will cost you extra. I'm going to hope it oils well enough without it. I'll report back and let you guys know. I've already put on new bearings onto this top piece right here. I'm going to assume you know how to do that. If not, I guess I can do a write-up on that, but it's not a very nice process. So, this is my first time trying to see if all this stuff will actually fit inside of there, so let's see if it'll fit.
The roof is on fire. The roof is...
Alright, so I cheated a little bit. I assembled everything and then took video. But if you look at the ring gear, it's really hard to see from this video. I put some Moly lube on the gear itself, rotated a couple times, and you can see kind of how the marks are pretty much dead center throughout. And this last one down here is a little bit off, but it looks pretty good for not having to touch any of the shims. So I'm going to see if my diff blows up. Alright. So I put everything back in. The only thing that's left over are the 2 dead clutch plates that I pulled out and a 4mm spacer. Everything inside of it's pretty tight, works pretty well, no nasty clunking sounds, ring gear works perfectly fine. I'm just going to fill it up with some shitty gear oil, break it in, drain it out, and then go have fun. Hope it doesn't blow up.